Greetings guys, Wally here, and we are just jumping right into week 3 of the Safari Battle Camp against the previous champion Pumpkin. Looking at his team, we see Tangrowth for Intimidate, Durst Foods, and Bird Presence, Guillotine, which does pretty well into the Sun Current, resisting both fire and grass, Tangrowth, and we already know how Tangrowth does in their team. Tangrowth is pretty much mini Tangrowth with base 110 special attack and chlorophyll. Grimsnell for screens, and they have Hyperior. We have decided to go hard Trick Room with Togekiss, Executor, Marowak, and Colossal on our team. So let's just jump right in. As usual, the 420 number, just now noticed that. Nice. Hopefully, we'll see if his ranking is as high as he is. Nope, I am not. Oopsies, I should not have said that. Anyways, we see the Taurus in the Earth group, but Taurus doesn't have Intimidate. Wait a minute. Oh, they're going for a wicked. Might be going for a wicked blow into Taurus to trigger Anger Point. And I think the best way to counter that is just by following me on Togekiss and setting up Trick Room. So, yeah, that's going to be our first play. He doesn't Dynamax, he's just no notice. And Dynamax, but he probably wants to save that for later on in the game. And he double targets. Props to him, he knew that was coming, but yeah, that knew the follow me was coming in. Yeah, that was probably the best thing to do in that scenario. I guess it was kind of telegraphed on my end, but it's just a powerful tactic, especially with not as bulky as Togekiss. He just tried to bring in Colossal Zebstrika. And we bring in Colossal. So that we can possibly Dynamax it with. And with Bulldoze on Executor, we can trigger a weakness policy, get the speed lower, and possibly take him on with Heat. Now we're going to max it and just C-Max Focus into the Turbos. Because we can want to break the worst with Focus. Yes, and do a lot of damage, hopefully KOing, if it Dynamaxes. So let's just keep our fingers crossed, boys. You see. Yeah, that is son, big Colossal. Yeah. And yep, he is going to Dynamax his Tauros here, hoping to survive the attack. I guess not a lot of people know that the Executor does get pulled. So it might catch him off guard. Or it might just be a roll to KO. Who knows? I'm not sure if his investment. I know Tauros can be pretty bulky at times. And I doubt he'd really invest in attack. I don't know if he'd invest fully in attack, considering he wants to get to +6 with this strat. So, although he was Life Orb, so he probably did invest a lot into it, and we just KO'd it. Alright, and mission accomplished. And finally, the Urshifu does. Yeah, actually, even if it was all, it would have been taken out by that wicked blows in. So, I don't feel as bad. Yes, probably check that later on. This next one is. Oh god, no. Oh god. This is over. Wait, actually he can't Dynamax it. So we should do well against it. Just try to take it out with Max Flare plus Rock plus Vocalist Sip. And hope so. We should be safe from anything he wants to do with to Executor, because he can't sleep us, he can't rage powder us. Oh yeah. Executor just stuns Draco Meteor into Urshifu. And it should get the KO now, because it took some damage, and Urshifu's special defense is not the best. Is its worst stat. Its worst stats. Then we just max flame to this guy, and we actually do take it out. I think it. No, wait, we're +2 it. Yeah, we just take it out. And this is pretty much looking like a good. Looking like a good game on our part. Yeah, this is pretty much looking like a win on our part. This last one is the Grimmsnarl. Well, yeah. This Max Steel Spike hit, because he's probably going to go for light speed, and we just want to speed this game up. Also, switching on to Max just to show what we have, because Executor is at -2, so just to be on the safe side in case this doesn't knock it out, we just go for that. Oh, it actually lived. Was not expecting that. It goes for Spirit Break, hoping to take a KO on Executor. Then the rocks just come down and take it out. And what a solid 3-0. That's a lot better than I was expecting, to be honest. Now for game 2. Here we got this team how draft rules work. It's gonna be a little bit slow here. You know what? While we wait, I gotta give him props for this nickname. Bulldozer is a great one for Taurus. Those rest. Go for the glimpse. I don't know what. Yeah, I should have put on nicknames, but I didn't think. I'm not sure if I had enough time to come up with his stuff, but that's what I really liked. We're just going to choose our mods and actually he did well, so we're probably going to do the same two again, right? Because they did well last time. Togekiss, Excadrill, Marek, Colossal, just do the exact same thing over again. And hopefully it works the same way as it did before. What can really stop it besides Tangle? Oh wait, this going for a raid spell. No wait, that won't even stop it. Grimmsnarl faking out to be the only thing to stop it. Alright, so game 2 is starting and they are going with the exact same lead as last time. Which is kind of weird. Do they have a plan to stop it like before? So maybe actually. Maybe we'd have to change things up this time. And we're gonna Dynamax Togekiss. You're gonna do that change by Dynamaxing Togekiss and hoping to do some big damage and possibly outspeed Taurus next turn. Predicting Executor to just go down to Taurus move plus Ice Punch from left. Punch side Urshifu has already sewn off. I mean, if we follow me, it's kind of the same as all. Except he gets Trick Room off, and he probably has something in the back to capitalize on that. To capitalize on that better, and possibly resist everything. A better way to play around Trick Room this time. So we're gonna see if we can mix things up, and if that's a successful thing to. We get the Togekiss, if they double up into it, we might actually survive it anyways. And no, they are going for Executor. That figures. Crib Sip, and there's the Ice Punch, and that's a goodbye to Executor. We go from Extreme, brings us food down to the Sash, but with the speed boost, that'll probably be a good thing. So be able to outspeed stuff next turn. Maybe able to outspeed things next, depending on the Taurus's bulk. We bring in Marowak here to hope, because what else do we bring in? Can't really get anything else. If we gotta bank on outspeeding Turos, then we can. Or that he targets into Togekiss because it's dark. Next, and then we can try to get a burn off on Tauros. Oh no, they are targeting into Marowak. Yep, and we don't outspeed it. That could be an issue. Could be a pretty big issue for us. Hope we should outspeed Urshifu though at +1, and we do. Speed Urshifu, and we are able to take that out. At least. And it might not have been the best idea to take it out right now. Because actually we kind of just lose the Tauros. It gets max Steel Spike, Quake, and Grimmsnarl, and set up a screen I supported. We don't really have a way to stop it. Yeah, there's the light screen, and hopefully this is a crit hit from Togekiss, just like the last two. Nope. And guessing we can Heat Wave burn. Now it's the question. On the Steel Spike and Togekiss, we are able to survive. They've had just above half health, so that's alright. We can do some damage next turn. Come on, burn, so the Togekiss can live one more turn. No. Alright, I guess it's game 2. Actually, is that a Breath of the Wild reference? Because it does kind of. Well, look. That's just generally Calamity. Because it's the king of the underworld. Sweet, yeah. Makes. Yeah, we used the ball for crits on the Urshifu, I guess. So now, Togekiss goes down, and it should be and that should be it for this game. Because Tauros can just take out Colossal with its ground move. Oof. 7 ground moves that Max Quick was based off of. Yeah, even if I got in there, it wouldn't have saved me. Yeah. Yep, high horsepower coming out from Colossus, from the Turos. And that would be a strong showing from Pumpkin this game too. So now we're moving on to game 3 time. Let's put that Ursfu and Taurus thing both times. So he's probably gonna bring it to the third one, and and in the spirit of fixing things up, because he might going to expect Trick Room, we are doing into a totally different mode. We are doing this awkward set plus Colossal. He has probably the most overused strategy in for Sealed VGC, especially in the early days, but it might prove effective if against this team. Everyone knows what it does, but it's so hard to stop. Let's see if we can. Time to see what happens. If he brings Grimstone and it has Fake Out, it is kind of over for us. But he leads these two again, and he knows these two can't stop this strategy from going off. I mean, he should be able to tank a sucker punch with my Briones. We have decent max HP and some good defensive investment. Then Colossus can just go for its attacks into Turos, who switch out into the Giratina Calamity. Smart call. It was. Yeah, you knew it was coming. Everyone knows what is coming. Even if you haven't bought certain sealed, you know what's coming. You've seen this so many times. Probably seen this so many times. Yep, there's the Hogwarts. It did a lot more damage than I thought it would. I guess Brion has a decent attack stat, not that it really matters. Then we can just see Max Focus into the Giratina slot and come really close to taking it out. It's like within the rock. The Focus, it's just dead. And one. And time to see what number 2 is. And it would be. Let's see, it is. Let's. Yeah, there's not a lot you can do once this does get set up, but except to hope that the opponent just misplays it so hard, because it's max. It's at +6 speed, +2 special attack. It's really hard, and without a priority move like maybe a Sucker Punch on Earth. It seems really tough to take out. Just to be on the safe side, we're going to call a max guard. And actually, Turret could max guard. That would be a waste of a play. I think they're gonna more likely to max Turret and max the Ursfu, so we're gonna just go for our max move into Ursfu. flare sets hopefully take it out with the defense drop. Then we're gonna scald into turrets to see if we can get a burn on that. And see what's, because if things are covered forever, seeing if they max her. Out of the turrets, we just knock out Earth Sphere. If they don't protect, we just waste a turn. And then we can do the same thing next turn. And hopefully this is enough. I don't know if the Earth Sphere has protect. It's SAS. So. Oh shoot, they protect Earth. Really? Oh shoot, they perfectly called a play out there. Bravo to Pumpkin for that one. Here, it's a really good call. And they just go for Max Quake into my Colossal, taking that out. You know what we were saying about misplaying it hard. But yeah, that's just 50-50. That goes sometimes. And we get off. Takes sip damage from the Vocalist. I'm actually a bit glad I didn't burn because that would be way too much time spent into after the turn. But also it would have helped me out a lot. I think it might have helped me out a lot in dealing with turbos, because who knows? I mean, ground should take an attack. It's pretty physically bulky, but it's risk, so we should be able to outspeed both these spawns. So it comes down to hitting both of these precipice blades. It's always a nerve-wracking experience. Go for the helping hand, get this done that, and for precipice blades, we double connect, do a lot of damage to turf. Sets could put in range after the life rib and Vocalist. We should be a lot more manageable. We just gotta hit it. It does. It's able to take out his ground. Yeah, it's only got one. One is the Grimsner. And I don't know what's going to happen. Don't think Grimsner will be able to save you. I mean, I guess if you're like. I mean, here's a screen set. I don't think they typically carry fake. They could carry sucker punch, and if that's enough to take out Groudon, that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, because then the Taurus would just be able to outspeed Togekiss, do some big damage with an Iron Head, and then Grimstone can just take it out. So let's hope that they don't go for a sucker punch into my ground. And they just max guard. Hurt and reflect. Yeah, this makes Taurus survive until the end of its Dynamax. I think get some. Yeah, well, if it's taken out by the no, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be taken out by Vocalist. Yeah, but now it just loses to its life orb. And if we actually we are at -1 speed on Groudon, so It actually does outspeed me now. I think we have to switch Groudon out to a Togekiss just to get a reset on speed stat. So then later we can probably bring it back in and just clean up with Precipice Blades. Even if things go super south, they probably won't. They won't because Turles takes itself out with Life Orb. And that should be it. I don't think Grimstalk can really do too much. Could have. Would that have taken out Togekiss? Maybe. Actually, yeah, probably would have. It would have. If they had double targeted, he might have done really well. They could have improved, but I don't think it would have saved them. I mean, I think if they had Spirit Broken into Togekiss and had Sucker Punch and used it against Groudon, they might be able to KO it with a crit, and then Leon just can't do anything to it. But I guess something they didn't have, and that's a win for us. It's a really convincing win for us. I'm honestly surprised by that. Great games to my opponent. He was able to call out everything I was doing and react accordingly. Not that it wasn't pretty obvious, but he was able to get to all the 50-50. He had some really good team combinations and all around. And he played really well with his team. I wish him luck in future matches, and maybe we'll see each other again before this league ends.